What's up, fellow barbarians? This is Neil, the Barbarian Dad, coming to you again with another product review for y'all in the tactical world. And so today, I wanted to go over the SOE um, rigid duty belt with the Cobra belt buckle. Okay, I was just wearing this. I just took it off for you guys, so you didn't have to see my not six pack when I took it off. But this is my daily belt that I wear all the time when I'm at the house or when I'm going out with my family and doing the things. Now, this is not the EDC belt, so it is a little bit more difficult to put on. Don't be whiny, but it is a little bit more difficult to get through the belt loops because it is a duty belt. It's got a Cobra belt buckle. It's not going to fit through your belt loops unless you have like 2.5-inch belt loops. But it's really easy to just peel off like so and feed through your belt loops. And this will hold up your britches with all your stuff in it, which is the most important thing, right? So it'll hold it up. You know, I've been carrying today Glock 19, my T-Rex arm sidecar, my bro's knife, my wallet, my Zizit, a knife, and all my other stuff that I keep in my pockets, phones and whatnot. No big deal. This is the best nylon belt that I've ever owned. And I've owned a couple. I've got one, it's like a 511, and that just lives in my car on my extra pair of pants that I keep in my car, which you should. But, you know, I never wear that thing. This is the one that I wear, and I wear the mess out of it. You know, there is no spraying on this. I mean, there's a little bit with a logo, but that's just me, like, running it through my jean pockets. They have the best logo in the world. I love these guys. You know where they're made. You do if you have have any of their stuff anyway. This is a size 32. I am not a size 32 waist. I'm more of like a 34, 35. So these do have some flex in them. Mileage may vary, but I'm just telling you there is flex in these belts so that you can get a little fatter or you may be a little skinnier, and the Velcro will allow you to adjust and fit over your booty leg. So I don't have anything bad to say about this. I wear it all the time. John Willis, who owns Special Operations Equipment, is a badass. He is a fantastic entrepreneur, and he does the work and gets stuff going. He's got a really great story. I suggest you go figure him out, go see his YouTube channel, learn a little bit about him. He's very funny, he's very driven, and he does a fantastic job. If you decide to be a person who is armed and responsible, which you should be, you should get training. Go up to Tactical Response. He's part of that family. They're in the same community, and you will learn a lot about him, and you might even be able to go to his shop and see all the wonderful things that he does and buy directly from him up at the shop and see what they have. That's where I got this, right at it. And a bunch of other things, like my SOE Big Black Cock, which is pretty nifty. It's my desk pet, if you will. He sits with me. I've also got one, it's a little green cock that rides with me in my Suburban. But anyway, they're really neat, and everything as far as the warfighter gear and the belts and whatnot, that's hand stitched. Handmade, hand put together in Camden, Tennessee. The way that he trains people is by teaching people to sew via the big black cock, or a big green cock, or whatever kind that they're sewing at the time. And so that way they have the experience before they move on to the important stuff like your belts or your shotgun rigs, or your magazine pouches, or the bags, or whatever it is, you know, that your life may depend on. Slings, and I got all that stuff, man. I've got magazine pouches over there on my armor that are SOE tactical. I've got pouches. I've got flashlight holders. I've got slings. There's one up there on my rifle up on the wall. I've got, like I said, a shotgun holster, or rig, I should say. Holster, but and so they're fantastic. Med pouches, whatever, they are fantastic. They are what you should do if you're doing tactical stuff. It is the best, and it is made in the USA, in the best state in Tennessee. So check him out. Give him a follow on YouTube. Check out his website. I'll put it down below in the links. It's originalsoegear.com. And they have all kinds of good stuff too. They also have some t-shirts. Shout out to Jason, who owns Iron Unicorn Apparel, does a lot of that work for him. He's got fantastic patches and hoodies and all the cool swag that you would want to wear around town and be stylish, especially if you're in the tactical community. And if you're not in the tactical community, you should be. And even if you're not, his shirts are awesome. Get yourself a Panic at the Costco shirt or something like that. Be pretty great. But he's always come out with some really cool gear as well. So check him out. Check out his YouTube. Go to his site. Buy his stuff because it's the best. All right. So that's about all I got today. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying armed. If you have any questions about any of their gear or whatever that you haven't asked them and you would like to ask me, I'll probably point you to their website. Just one thing, be cognizant of special request or orders. If they have quick ship orders, that stuff's coming to you lightning fast. If they're making it by hand, it is made by hand. So please respect the lead times and be understanding of that. This is not something that you're going to have a custom order made and expect it to all be to you in 2 weeks. That's just not how hand stitching goes. So just be aware of that beforehand. So that's on you. But anyway, so check that stuff out. Again, be armed, wear good gear. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay uncivilized, and I will see you guys next time on our next product review or our burgeoning podcast that's coming out. You'll be able to see that. I'm not going to do, obviously, my reviews on the podcast, but I will record all my podcasts in video and post them to YouTube and Odyssey, and then, again, up on the podcast feed, iTunes, Stitcher. Going to try to get on both those. Maybe even Podbean as well. Just kind of depends. Getting all that set up for you guys, so you should be able to see that. And then follow me on Instagram at @TheBarbarianDad. And I think that's all for right now. Continuing to grow. I really appreciate y'all's support. Really appreciate y'all that are smashing the like buttons on my video and subscribing. Please share it with your friends. And I hope that this has been helpful to you. Y'all stay uncivilized.